Hello everybody, Coltonar here. Welcome back to more Madden NFL 2002. In the last episode, we played the Baltimore Ravens at Baltimore, and we won. We won a close one, 17-13. It was pretty exciting. Now, in this episode, we are going to Cincinnati. Well, actually, we're not going to Cincinnati. We're playing Cincinnati. And they're coming to us, Cleveland. So yeah, the Bengals. Now we beat the Bengals at their place, and it was 17-14, which was a close one. But will this be another close one, or will it just be total domination? My guess is we're probably gonna win. So, without further ado, let's get started. So right now, the record on the screen you probably just saw was 8-3. We're technically 7-3. So if we get like 3 more wins, I think we locked up our spot in the playoffs. So yeah, we just need 3 more wins and we're in the playoff. Well, playoffs, technically. So, yeah, all we gotta do is just, do our thing and, just win no matter what.
Hello, everyone. This is James Brown. Welcome to today's regular season battle
in
between
Cleveland.
The Browns and the Bengals. Both teams seem ready to go, so I'll send this one over to Pat and John.
Thanks for the update, JB. These teams are ready to get things going down on the field. Let's get this one started.
Yep, this is going to be a tough battle. I think it's going to go right down to the wire.
Alright, and the Bengals will select the coin toss. They selected heads, and they won the coin toss, and they will receive. So that means we're going to get the ball in the second half. Cool.
Looks like they're lined up for the kickoff. Let's get today's game started. Dawson gets it off.
And they'll just take a knee.
He takes a knee.
Alright.
Ball on their own 20.
First and 10 for Cincinnati.
Smith hands it off.
And they run the football, and they're able to get, I guess, halfway. Okay, over halfway. 6 yards.
2nd and 4. The rush is on. Dillon tucks it away. Leslie, is there an update?
Pat, I was able to catch up with the head coach prior to
Okay,
today's
this-
game, and he said
this
that
time around, I
focus
think
is
they're
one
gonna throw.
area they've made a lot of improvements. They even brought in a Zen master to teach some meditation techniques.
Yep, they're sending a guy in motion. It's definitely a pass play.
That was Leslie Visser with her sideline report.
Oh, no, but it was a handoff, and short.
Brings
They're
him
short.
down at the 30. That run
Oh, yeah, they were short.
Yeah, there was a defender
4th
in
and
every gap
inches.
ready to make
Eh.
the tackle on that play.
The Bengals will punt it here.
Alright, here's Kevin Johnson returning this punt. And over the 50-yard line. Alright.
And no matter how good a punt is,
That's
it
good.
doesn't mean anything if your team can't stop the return.
Gonna go with the pass play here.
Back to pass.
Gonna throw to Johnson, and he's caught it. And there he goes! Almost had a touchdown.
Yeah, nice
I think we got stopped at the 3, and we did. So we're just gonna try and run this football in
About 3
with
for the
Eric
touchdown.
Rhett.
Blitz is
Oh, whoa, that was not
What
what
about
I
the
thought would
KO
happen.
spikes, John?
This guy's a defensive leader on the field that leads by example. And let me tell you, that play was a
Okay,
great
new
example.
plan. Now we gotta throw the football.
8 yards to the goal line.
Because the Bengals just all out blitzed
Steps back.
on that one.
Rolling right. Counter.
And
Pass
incomplete.
away.
Intended for Dawson.
Incomplete. That pass was thrown too hard.
Alright.
The quarterback tried to put that one through the receiver.
Okay, this time we're gonna go
Ball
with a
on the
weak
8-yard
flood.
line. Steps back. With
Gonna
the
throw to Dudley, and it's
Knocked
incomplete.
away. He saw the pressure and got rid of the ball.
And I'll tell you, the toughest
Well,
thing
gotta go
to
for
do
the
as a
field goal.
quarterback is to
Gotta go
throw
for
it
easy
accurately
points.
when there's a big old defensive player in your face.
Phil Dawson to kick the field goal.
The kick is up. The
And
attempt
the extra
is
point's good.
The Browns.
I mean,
got
the
it from-
field goal's good. Ugh. Don't know why I said extra point. Jesus. Alright, up 3-0. It's fine, it's fine. We're all good. We're all good.
Dawson gets it off.
Another booming kick by Dawson. They're going to take it out of the end zone. And down at the 20 where he would have been if he took a knee. Alright. Definitely going to be a run here.
Nickel back in this time.
Yep, it was run and boom. Tackled for a loss. Loss of 6 yards on that play. Alright, they're definitely going to throw now. Maybe they're going to run.
Drops back
Nope,
to
they're going to throw. Knew it.
Smith out over to the left.
And wow.
Ellsworth brings him down at the
Defender
36.
didn't even turn his
Darnay
back
Scott looks sharp
to look at
today.
the football.
Yep, he's going up and getting the ball, even when the throw by the quarterback isn't on the money.
And therefore, the Bengals got a first down.
The Bengals can tie it up with 3. The Bengals use motion. Here's the blitz. Dillon through the middle. About 8 yards. It's a blitz. Rolling right. McKenzie pulls him down at the 35.
All right. 3rd and 11 here. We need to make a stop on the Bengals.
Ball on their own 35. Quick drop. With the pass.
Oh, they're going to throw deep, and they caught it.
Warwick with the reception. Peter
Wow.
Warwick can really create big
Okay.
plays.
Yeah, this guy can
Did
turn
not
any
expect
play
that
into
to
a big
happen.
play. If he's got the ball and the play is broken, the defense had better watch out. His ability to make a broken play go for a big play is incredible.
Man in motion. Here's the blitz. Warren makes the stop at the 12. Using motion. Smith hands it off. Miller stops the play in the backfield. We'll see what they do.
All right,
inside
3rd
the
and
red
9
zone
situation here. But I don't think we'll get to that 3rd and 9 play because the quarter ended. All right, so after one,
So
we lead
reached the end of the
3-0.
first quarter, and we've got a close one underway with the Cleveland Browns ahead of the Cincinnati Bengals, 3-0. And we're ready to start the second quarter.
All right, here we go. 3rd down. Crucial 3rd down here. Gotta make a stop here and force him to kick a field
Only
goal.
a field goal down. Scott, the motion man. This may be a delay of the game on the offense. Smith lets it
Incomplete.
fly. He just knocked it down.
Great position.
And
great
now it's time
reaction made
for
that play
Cincinnati to kick
The
a field
offense
goal.
can't get it done.
happen. When the offense moves down toward the goal line, it gives the defense a chance to tighten up and play tighter coverage.
The
Kick is up, and it is
perfect
good.
kick. It's good. Not a lot of scoring going on
So
today.
we have a tie ball game, 3-3.
He gets it off.
All right, Quincy Morgan returning this kickoff. Whoa, whoa, ooh, all right, that's a pretty good return. Over the 30-yard line, pretty good, pretty good. Okay, this time we're going to try and run the football, see if this works.
Blitz.
And off to Rhett, and only a few yards on that play.
The 33. Rhett keeps it on the ground.
Yeah, he didn't break that one for a big game, but he's doing what he can to help his team move the ball downfield.
2nd and 8. Ball on their own 33.
Ooh, Quincy Morgan wide open. Got hit as Couch threw, and Morgan's got it. And that's a 1st down.
Let's see how he
Let's
was
take a
able
look at
to
the
break free of
replay.
tackle on this play.
Watch the speed of that receiver.
Hit as
was
he
able to outrun the
throws.
coverage, make the catch, and hang on to the ball.
Look at that ball wobble. And Quincy Morgan able to catch it. And he almost broke through those tackles, and he would have been gone.
First and 10. Back to throw. Out
Kevin
over to
Johnson,
the
he was
left.
wide open, and he caught it.
With the reception.
He's down at the
Kevin
16-yard line.
He's a receiver that can just
Okay,
plain
17,
outrun
whatever.
defenders with his speed.
Gonna go
We'll
cross
see what they
in
do
this time.
inside the red zone here. Couch drops back to throw.
Oh, but I just got sacked. Okay. Hurry up to line, redo the play.
The rush is on. Out over to the right.
Okay, I did not do that, but that's a touchdown!
Touchdown, Brown.
I didn't throw the football, but I
The receiver was
got a
able to pick up
touchdown
some nice yardage on the way to that
because of
score.
it.
Yeah,
Wow.
that guy knew exactly how far he had to
Seriously,
go
I
across
just
the
pressed-
goal line
I
to
just
get in
pressed
there
the
for
X
the
button.
score.
And I didn't even throw it. I did not throw it. Is one of my buttons jammed on here? No, none of the buttons are jammed, but either way, Quincy Morgan caught the football, and that ended up as a Cleveland Browns touchdown. Look at that. That's a perfect spiral right there. Into the hands of Quincy Morgan, and that's a touchdown. He got tackled into the end zone, which is even crazier. And Phil Dawson to attempt the extra points to be up by a touchdown. Kick is up.
And the
Extra
extra
point is good.
Is good. They're up by a touchdown now. Dawson gets it off. He downs it in the end zone. First and 10.
All right, Bengals back on offense this time.
Smith under the center.
They're going to hand it off to the running back, and he got 9 yards on that
Him
play.
at the 28.
Okay, 8 yards, whatever.
2 yards to go. The backs are lined up in an I.
Fakes the handoff, going to throw it deep. No one's open.
Smith with the pass.
Oh, that dude was open, but
And you want to lead
guy
the
overthrew it.
receiver so that he can
I meant to
catch
say no
and run.
defenders were
You
nearby
don't want
him.
to lead him that much.
All right, 3rd and 2 here for the Bengals. They need to get 2 yards to extend the drive.
Quick drop. With the throw.
Throws, it's caught.
How about Akili Smith, John?
He's got great arm strength, and he can really scramble if a play breaks down.
So now the Bengals have their drive extended. 27 seconds and counting until the 2-minute warning.
Pass is right, and he's got his man.
Oh yeah, that was a
With
tackle.
the tackle at the 47.
All right, 2nd and 8. Clock is still continuing to tick down.
About 8 yards.
All right, 9 seconds until the 2-minute warning. Will they get a snap off?
Smith
They will.
sets up. He cuts it away.
And that's tackle for a loss, and that will bring us to the 2-minute warning.
The Bengals use motion. The rush is on with the pass.
Tipped and bobbled everywhere. It's an incomplete
He
pass.
just dropped it.
4th and
He
9.
might find
It's
himself
time for
right in the
Cincinnati to punt the ball
Awaits
away.
the snap.
And yeah, not going to get anything on this return here.
And you don't want to delay too long when you're looking for that crease. You can find the crease once you start running.
All right, so I got a minute 50 to drive 76 yards down the field for a
Couch
touchdown.
to throw. He scrambles out of the pocket.
Oh, I'm
With
going to
the
throw it to Ricky Dudley. And it was in and out of his hands.
Well, the quarterback did his job, and he delivered the ball right to him.
And here's a crazy thing I found about Ricky Dudley the other day. He's a former Ohio State Buckeye.
2nd and 10.
Yeah, Ricky Dudley. I didn't know he was a former Ohio State Buckeye. But luckily I found out. And he played during the John Cooper days of Ohio State football. And look at Dudley, and oh no, he fumbled. Oh, Kevin Johnson picked it up, and oh my goodness, he could have taken it all the way to the house. But hey,
Now they have to do a better job
Ricky
of
Dudley's
hanging on the
mistake
ball,
was
because they
Kevin
might not be so
Johnson's
lucky the next time.
Ball on the 50-yard
positive.
line.
So yeah, what was
The Browns
somewhat of a
fire the
negative
shotgun.
play for Dudley was a positive play for Johnson.
Looking to throw it. Couch lets the
And
pass
caught by
fly.
Dawson, and there's a penalty
With the
flag.
takedown at the
And it's a
33.
face mask. We will accept the penalty.
Face mask on the defense, number 20.
The refs are signaling that he grabbed his face mask.
Face mask on
Sometimes the defender
Cincinnati.
will do whatever it takes to get a guy
Oof,
down.
and they gave us more
This time
yards,
he
and the
got
clock
caught
will
pulling him
stop
down
with
by
that
the mask.
penalty.
First
So
and 10.
1:11 left in the first half.
Couch gets set. Drops back to throw.
Gonna throw it back to Dawson, and I threw that into Cincinnati
Well,
coverage.
John, he threw it in there, but it
Sheesh.
fell incomplete.
You've obviously got a cannon for an arm, but sometimes on the shorter passes, you have to know when to put some touch on it.
Just over a minute still to go. Back to
Gonna
pass.
throw it to Quincy Morgan,
Passes right.
incomplete.
That was a bullet.
The quarterback tried to put that one through the receiver.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
All right, 3rd and 10 here.
Rolling out to
Throwing
his
it to
right.
Morgan, and
To his
I
right.
threw that
Morgan,
nowhere.
The intended target. He led him too far there.
Yeah, and I got hit as
wonder
I
if that
threw,
was slipped
so
out of his
yeah.
hand. It was clearly
Couldn't
off
do
target.
anything about it, so we are going to attempt a field goal.
Dawson lines up for the field goal.
So this is going to be a long field goal, about, I'd say about 35 yards.
He gets
Kick
it
is
off.
up, and it is
The field
good.
goal is good.
3 points.
The Browns made it a two-score
That was a
game.
40-plus yard field goal. I thought it was 30. All right, we'll take it. We'll take it any day of the week.
Dawson gets it off. Cincinnati needs 2 scores to make this a contest. First and 10. Ball on their own 22. Smith to throw it. Pass is left. Warren.
And that's
was
an
the
incomplete
intended
pass.
target. He threw it behind his target.
Yeah, and one of the hardest things for a receiver to do is stop and come back.
Smith sets up. Drops back to throw. Throws right. Number 83 was the intended target. He put a lot of velocity on that pass.
You've obviously got a cannon for an arm, but sometimes on the shorter passes,
One more
you have to know when to put some
play,
touch on it.
possibly, to stop Cincinnati from getting the first down. But we need to make a
He's
stop.
looking to throw. With the throw.
And that's a good stop.
Sanders with
And
the
we're going to call a
tackle
timeout
at
on
the
this
23.
play.
Number 81 caught it short of the first down marker.
Just because I
That
kind of
receiver
want to
just didn't
score
show very
more.
good concentration on that
Score
play.
more points
You
before
plan
the
play,
the first half
makes a
ends.
Good pass, and
So,
poor execution
let's do
by
it.
The receiver means that your offense heads back to the sideline.
Johnson
All right.
had no room to escape there.
The coverage
On the
guys got
50, that's
downfield
good.
quick enough to prevent anything from developing.
All right, 30 seconds to get either in field goal range or a touchdown.
Drops back.
And either way, I will
Chased
take
out
those
of the pocket
points.
with the
Quincy
throw.
Morgan, what a catch. And look at Quincy Morgan go.
Roman.
Okay, hurry up to line, hurry up to line. The clock is going to continue to run. Hurry up, hurry up. Hurry up. I should have called timeout, but I didn't think about it. Wait. Oh, I wish that Cincinnati guy got in trouble for offsides, but
Over to the
oh, Ricky Dudley, you had in your hands. Come
But he threw it
on.
anyway.
You went to
I'm no
Ohio
quarterback,
State,
but even
man.
I saw that he was covered.
All right. Let's see. Let's go in and out. Ugh.
Quick drop. He scrambles out of the pocket.
Throwing it to
Throws it
Dawson.
out over the middle.
And I threw it to the wrong player.
He swatted that one down.
He just stuck
So,
his big paws up there and
Yeah,
swatted
with
it.
not enough time on the clock left, I gotta go for a field goal.
And here comes the kicking
Yeah, it's
unit.
fine. Honestly, I should have used those timeouts. But nope, I didn't. That's a mistake on my part.
It's up.
And the field goal is good, and that will end the first half. We're up by 13 over Cincinnati.
That's the end of the second quarter with the score Cleveland 16, Cincinnati 3.
All right, and the good news is we get to start the ball with the second half.
Welcome back as we get this second half underway.
So we get a chance to possibly double our points. Or even triple them.
Number 5 gets
or
it
whatever.
off.
I don't know. But I just want more points. Yeah, that wasn't the return I expected, but what you can do.
Ball on their own 19. Couch back to throw.
Throwing to Quincy Morgan. He's caught it. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's breaking tackles. He's down near the 40-yard line.
Tim Couch is looking comfortable in the pocket today.
Yeah, he's sitting back there reading the defense and then finding the open guy.
Let's check in with Leslie Visser, who has the halftime update for us.
Pat, I asked the head coach about the kind of adjustments they made in the
I picked the wrong play.
And he said that his team has played well in the first half, but they would need to buckle down and put some more distance between them and the high-powered offense of their opponent. It'll be interesting to find out how the second half goes. Pat?
That was Leslie Visser
this play will
with
do.
her sideline report. Here's the blitz.
Thrown to Kevin Johnson, and it's incomplete.
He squeezed his hand in there and batted that one down.
Boss, he got those big old paws on it.
Well, let's go back to slants and see if we can make something of it. All right, here we go. Whoa! Oh, I'm getting sacked. Yep, that's a sack.
That was a huge defensive play.
All right.
Let's see how he got in there for the sack.
That guy just showed some great natural ability. He was able to move with the snap and then just sliced in there to drop the quarterback.
Ball on the 48-yard line. He's looking to throw. Scrambling.
Throwing it to Morgan, and I overthrew
Morgan
it.
was the intended
There's
target.
no way
He
I'm
fires the
kicking a
pass,
field goal
but it's
from
overthrown.
that
pass
distance,
was
so
thrown with
I have to
much
punt.
velocity on it that the receiver never caught up with it.
The
All right,
Browns
first punt of the
will
day
punt it
for
here.
me. Crazy. Now, how do I want to aim this? Probably a little bit up. Yeah, I think that'll work. Excuse me. That was too short of a punt.
Warren
Too short.
felt the defense bearing down on him there.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
Smith with a man in motion. They might not get the play off in time. Dillon runs up the middle.
Excuse me.
Through the middle. McKenzie makes
All right,
the stop
tackle
at the
for a
11.
loss.
He's
Nice.
getting totally shut down on the run.
All right, another third
Ball
down
on
for
their own
Cincinnati.
11. The tight end in motion. Blitz is coming with the pass.
Oh,
Warren
crap.
with the reception.
Well, that's a touchdown for Cincinnati. Yep, and there's the showboating.
Touchdown Cincinnati.
That was a huge
And a
play
new
by the
record
quarterback
for
there.
longest pass for
everything
Keely
seemed to go
Smith.
right on that one. The quarterback had a good pass, the receiver ran the right route, and the defense didn't seem to have any idea what
And
was
now
going
the
on.
Bengals are an extra point away from making this a 6-point ball game.
He gets it off. The point after is good. The momentum could be shifting.
Excuse me.
He gets it off.
Now this thing could still go either way.
Ball on their own 25. Quick drop.
Gonna throw it to Dawson, and he's caught it.
Pass is complete.
Ooh, Tim Couch has almost made the 3,000-yard club
Ball on their own 43.
for this season.
He's looking to throw. Throws it to the middle.
Wow, that was almost
Was
picked
the
off.
intended target. He didn't give him a chance on that one.
Paws, he got those big old paws on it.
Ball on their own 43. Couch.
We'll
with
throw
the
it to
pass.
Johnson, incomplete.
Johnson, the intended receiver. Couch fires a bullet, but nobody comes up with it.
A little less arm on the ball could have helped.
Ball on their own 43. Here's the blitz with the pass.
Thrown to Dudley,
The
incomplete.
intended receiver. Couch tossed that one into some coverage there.
The defense
alas,
was
I have
all
to
over
punt
that one. They're lucky
again.
that one wasn't intercepted.
The Browns will punt it here.
Another crappy punt.
Warwick felt the defense bearing down on him there.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
Ball on their own 18. Smith sets up. Dillon tucks it away. Juke move on the run. Ball on their own 26. Big set this time. He gets the toss. Rudd pulls him down at the 29. Corey Dillon looks sharp today.
This guy looks sharp today. He's always looking to turn the ball upfield and take it the distance.
Fakes the handoff. Out over to the right. The pass is complete. Dillon looks to be in rare form today.
Oh, yeah, it seems like every time we see this guy, he's breaking some sort of record.
Smith with a man in motion. Back to pass. With the pass. A good pass, but no catch.
Yeah, and the receiver dropped it. He was either thinking about the hit that was coming or the run after the pass. But you have to think about the catch first.
Excuse me.
Here's the blitz. Runs up the middle. The offense runs it.
The guy seems to get stronger every time he touches the ball.
About 8 yards. Steps back. With the throw. Warwick was the intended
Incomplete.
receiver. Smith fires the pass.
Now
but it's
Cincinnati has to
overthrown.
He
punt.
just threw that pass too hard. The receiver might have caught up with the ball if he used a little more touch.
Johnson couldn't get it going there.
The coverage guys got downfield quick enough to prevent anything from developing.
1st and 10.
Yeah, this
He
time
gets
he's
the
going to
carry.
run the football. Just to waste down the
Puts
clock.
check down at the 27. What about Eric Redd, John?
He's a patient runner that waits for the lineman to open holes, then burst
There we
right
go.
through him.
So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Cleveland Browns ahead of the Cincinnati Bengals. 16-10. The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play. Ball on their own 27. Couch under the center. He gets the carry.
Okay, that was not good. Guess I have to throw now. Excuse me. Ugh.
Drops back to throw. Out over
Gonna
to
throw
the
it to
left.
Dawson's
Dawson
incomplete.
was the intended target.
Ugh.
Couch throws
Well,
it into
gotta
coverage.
punt.
And when you talk about forcing the pass or forcing the ball in there, that's the kind of play you're talking about.
And it's a fair catch at the
Warwick
25.
felt the defense bearing down on him there.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
He hands it off. Brown brings him down at the 22. Nickel back in this time. Dillon through the middle. So we're in a passing situation with the throw. Warwick with the reception. How about Peter Warwick, John?
He's a big play type of receiver.
Whoa, he
that's
caught
fast
that?
and elusive with all the skill.
You know what? Let's risk a challenge.
Let's get back to the action on the field. What are they trying to challenge here, John?
The call on the field is questionable. They're going to review it, and this one might get reversed.
Excuse me. He only got 1 foot down. I think in the pros you need 2 feet down.
The call on the field stands. The Browns will be charged a timeout.
Well, no surprise there.
And it's better to take a little time to get the call right.
Well,
than to have
that
a
sucks.
bad
I
call
guess you
change
need
the
1
course
foot
of the
in
game.
this game.
First and
That was
10.
pretty lame.
Smith drops back to throw. Throws it out over the middle. He takes a chance with that pass.
Yeah, that guy trusts his arm. He thought he could rifle it in there.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Dillon gets the carry through the middle.
Oh, really, guys? We can't tackle this one dude.
With the tackle at the 42. Smith to throw. Throws left. Pass is complete. Wise Warwick.
Great, that was
This
not
guy
good.
practices hard. He's in the film room every day. Combine those two things with pure skill, and you got a great player.
Ball on the 9-yard line.
Excuse me.
He hands it off. Rudd with the takedown at the 10. He was cut down quickly there.
He was waiting for something to develop, and whap, he got developed.
Smith hands it off. McKenzie makes the stop at the 11.
They're not just going to give up on the run, no matter how ineffective it is.
2-minute warning.
3rd and 11 here. Well, technically 3rd and goal.
Smith with 2 tight
They're going to pass.
Throws right.
And it's batted down.
Despite good coverage, he forces the ball in.
Oh, they want to go for it. They don't want to take the extra point. They want to go for it.
To get picked off.
All right. 4th and goal. They're trying to get a touchdown to lead the game.
Number 81 in motion. Smith steps back. Out over to the right.
It's caught. They need to get in the end zone, and it's a fumble.
McKenzie
And it's recovered by the Browns.
This one jumps right into the defender's hand.
Holy crap.
Number one job, even
That
before
was
getting
amazing.
yards, is to protect the
And it's the
football.
2-minute warning. And we're on our own 1-yard line, which means we definitely have to run. There's no way that we are going to throw the football and get a safety. So we're going to take the easy way and run with the football down the middle. And Eric Rhett has a nice run there. It's timeout Cincinnati,
The defense on the field.
using the first of their timeouts.
Blitz.
And that's a first down.
Looking to turn it upfield.
And timeout Cincinnati again. They got one more timeout left.
1st and 10. He tucks it away. Spike.
Excuse me.
Spikes look sharp today.
Yeah, it seems Cincinnati's not using their timeouts.
Plays that only great
I
players
can just
can make.
basically take my time. Alright, I guess I'm taking my time.
2nd and 6. They better hurry. Blitz is coming. Couch hands it off.
And Cincinnati will take their final timeout.
Ball on their own 23.
Alright, just need 3 more yards
2
for the
yards
first
to go.
down.
He hands it off.
And there we go. That's it.
At the 27.
You don't need a
That's gonna be the game.
to win games. Sometimes
All I just need to do is
control
take
the
a knee
clock
and that's
wear
over.
down that defense.
Oh, crap.
Loss of 5 yards.
Well, that sucked.
Penalties come down to discipline and maintaining it
I
on the
accidentally
field.
forgot to look
And
at
the
the
offense
play
didn't show
clock.
much discipline there.
I was distracting myself.
1st and 15.
There we go. There we go. We're done. It's over. I win. So that means we still have our control over the AFC Central, which is good. It's pretty good.
And this game is over. The final score is Cleveland 16.
We improved to 8-3 on the
Cincinnati 10.
season.
This is
Bengals
Pat
fall to
Summerall and John
4-7.
Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.
And we sweep the Bengals, and that means we're the state champions. Alright, 260 yards of total offense for us. 21 rushing yards, 239 passing yards. Red zone scoring was 50%. Tim Couch, 249 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. 9 completions out of 23 attempts. Eric Rhett, 26 yards, 8 attempts. Tim Couch had -5 yards. Well, that's because he got sacked. Quincy Morgan... Excuse me. Quincy Morgan... 4 receptions, 128 yards, 1 touchdown. Kevin Johnson, 2 yards, 69 yards. Juwan Dawson, 2 receptions, 34 yards. Ricky Dudley, 1 reception, 18 yards. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright. Packers beat the Lions. That's pretty cool. Philadelphia beat Washington. Wow, the Broncos beat the crap out of the Cowboys on Thanksgiving Day. Sheesh. Alright, time to simulate this week. Alright. Oh, look at that. Look at that, folks. They fixed it. The game fixed itself. It's now showing us at 8-3. I can't believe it fixed itself. Well, oh, it's still broken here. But it's not oh yeah, I forgot. It's not broken on the weekly schedule, but it's broken on the team schedule. Okay. It's still broken, folks. I got too excited. Alright, so we got 5 games left in the regular season, and we're at 8-3. So we can be 13-3 by the end of the season. So we got the Titans, and then we got the Patriots, and then we got the Jaguars, then the Packers, and then the Titans. So it's Titans, Patriots, Jaguars, Packers, Titans again. Alright. Let's check out the stats and info. Oh wait, forgot some of the weekly awards. Alright, Players of the Week for the NFL, Dante Culpepper of Minnesota, and Dennis of Kansas City, Defensive Player of the Week. He's also the Defensive Player of the Week for the AFC. And Peyton Manning got AFC Offensive Player of the Week. Dante Culpepper, NFC Player of the Week for for offense, and for defense is Lassiter. Or Lassiter. I'm sorry I'm butching up these names. But, yeah. Alright, time to check the Pro Bowl. Excuse me. No Browns players on the Pro Bowl, unfortunately, which sucks. Oh wait, I forgot the yearly awards. Dante Culpepper is in the running for NFL MVP and Offensive Player of the Year, and Zach Thomas still the frontrunner for Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Quincy Morgan, he's up for that award. And Defensive Rookie of the Year, Dan Morgan still leading that. Butch Davis still leading the Coach of the Year award. Excuse me. Then you got Tom Coughlin in second, Dan Reeves in third, Jim Mora in fourth, and Marty Schottenheimer in fifth. There's Chris Carter. He's in the running for best wide receiver in the NFL. So yeah, those are the yearly awards. Now to officially look at the standings. So, here's the AFC standings so far. We're leading the AFC, but we should be in a three-way tie with the Colts and the Jaguars. But it unfortunately gave us an extra win because of the bye week. So, three-way tie between us, the Colts, and the Jaguars. Broncos in fourth, Dolphins fifth, Bills sixth. So, this top six would be your playoff bracket right now. So, the Browns and the Colts right now have the first round byes. And then be Jaguars versus Bills, Broncos versus Dolphins. And here's the NFC. Buccaneers leading the NFC. Falcons in second, Washington third, Detroit fourth, Vikings fifth, Eagles sixth. The AFC East, Colts leading that over the Dolphins and the Bills. AFC Central, we're in a tie with Jacksonville. So, I'm pretty sure the tiebreaker is going to come probably when we play the Jaguars. So we have not clinched the AFC Central yet because that's still a tight race here between us and the Jaguars. AFC West, Broncos currently leading that over the Chargers. Washington in the NFC East. So still close for the NFC East, with the Eagles and Cardinals right behind Washington. Then you got the Buccaneers leading the NFC Central over the Lions right now. And then the Falcons leading the NFC West over the Rams and the Saints. So yeah, a lot of interesting stuff happening. And we have the Titans coming up next. And we will be playing the Titans in the next episode. So, with that, guys, I'd like to thank you all for watching this brand new episode of Madden NFL 2002. If you enjoyed it, smack a like on it. Subscribe if you're new to this channel. Check out my other videos I've uploaded to my channel. And I shall see you guys next time for more Madden NFL 2002. So with that, I'll see you guys later.